Hey, welcome everyone to our next episode of Route Building for the Utah and Rocky Mountain Railroad. I'm sitting here in the field of one of the farms, admiring the work that we did last time. It's starting to look really nice. I mean, this looks fairly realistic, if I say so myself. Since I have this new computer that handles graphics a lot better than when I actually started this layout, it's nice to be able to add this level of realism to the route. And I hope that you're enjoying these episodes as we continue to update Module 1. And we're still up in the Tenson area. There's still some work to do. If we come out, what we can see where we left off, we've been putting in field textures, and looks like we have some more fields to do. There's some work here. Over these farms here need to be fixed up. So we're going to work on that today. We're going to get these farms here worked on. We'll fix this road so it's not broken like that, and we'll get the fields in place over in this area. And when we get that finished, we should have this Tenson area completed. And what that means is that we're going to come down. We're going to come down and start work on the other side of the tunnel, which is right here. And we'll continue on down. Our goal is to keep moving down the main line, making sure the track work is what we need it to be, and then, of course, upgrading the scenery as we make our way to Moscow, where there'll be some more detail work that we need to do there. At this point in time with Module 1, we have Moscow to do, Kendrick, Julietta, Orofino, Nez Perce, Cottonwood, and then we have Grangeville, Riggins, New Meadows, and McCall. And of course we'll run south of McCall to the border at the bottom part of the layout. So there's about 10 more towns that we will be working on before this update is completed. Once completed, I'm going to incorporate it into the regular operations episodes as a form of testing. I am interested in your comments. If you are interested in me releasing the update as soon as we finish it, and we'll all basically test it together, or would you rather that I record some test runs? That might be the best way to do it. Record some test runs through Module 1 just to make sure that we've got everything looking and working the way we think it's going to work. And that may be actually what we end up doing. But leave your comments if you have any thoughts on how you think we should proceed prior to this release. When I release the Module 1 update, I will let you know. There's a thread out on the Trainz forum. I may actually create a new thread for the Module 1 update. But that'll be how we communicate that the module has been uploaded and is ready for access. Then this route building series will go back to where it left off before we started the Module 1 update. And if you remember, we were working on the town of Cascade as we were pushing forward to get to Boise, which is at the bottom of the Module 2 update. So good stuff as we fix this map and we expand it so to get closer to its full size. So good stuff coming. So with all that said, let's go ahead and get to work. So we need some seasonal fields. There we go. We have about 8 minutes left. And it's looking good. Let's change this so we don't mess anything up. Let's go up here a little bit, and we'll take a run into, actually, you know what we'll do? Let's do a test drive. So let's take a NP Brill, and let's put this into drive, and then let's see what we've done. Here, actually, let's just make this real easy, and we'll tell it to drive. Okay, so this is from a driver's viewpoint to see what our scenery looks like with these enhancements. I'm very happy with what it appears to be looking like. I think the only thing left to do is maybe some bushes and grasses, just to add some detail, final detail. The trees really fill this out. It helps with the immersion of the route. That's a pretty sorry sounding horn. Nice. What the hell is that? Is that a moose? It's looking good. It's always good to get the driver perspective. Sometimes you can catch things that you missed while you were painting scenery. But this is one of the things I like about Trainz. Not only the ease of building a route, but there's enough assets now that you can really make a believable simulation. And if you're not aware, this route was an HO gauge model railroad. And it originated on a 5-foot by 9-foot platform, and that platform, that layout, original layout, has been under a Christmas tree. It's had quite a history, and of course it was all disbanded when I moved out. That was while I was growing up. When Train Simulation arrived with the Microsoft product. I was kind of let down with that product. I mean, it was a great simulator, but the learning curve on building a route was just, it wasn't worth the effort. And when Trainz came out, I guess roughly about a year afterwards, Surveyor really put Microsoft to shame. And that was with Aaron, and now with the current owners of Trainz, they have done a great job of continuing to improve this simulator, and the graphics and the track work and the models. It's just gets better and better every time they release a new version of this thing. But anyway, that's all my biased opinion. Nice. I think on our next episode, what we'll do is throw in some bushes and shrubs, grass, whatever, along the right of way, and then we'll call this section good, and we'll move through the tunnel that's up here into the next section, and detail that area, make whatever changes or improvements are needed. And that section, once you get through all the tunnels on that section, we'll run in to on-a-way area. That may need some more texture work with the farms and whatnot. And then, of course, once you get through the tunnels after that section, we're on the approach to Moscow. And once we get down to Moscow, there is some minor things I want to work on down there. I want to improve the yard and things of that nature. And then we'll continue on. And I would suspect that the progress is going to speed up a little bit because there's not much work needed over at Kendrick and Julietta. The most of the major work is going to be in that valley that runs up through Orofino. I want to add more trees, and I want to improve the way the river looks, sort of like what we just finished over in Tenson. And then we'll climb out of the valley, and again, we're going to make some serious progress as we move along the main line to the tunnel after Grangeville. And most of what I've seen over there is going to be adding textured fields to the farms and putting in the trees that are missing. And then we'll be down in the valley headed to Riggins. And what looks like needs to happen down there is mostly just adding trees and then improving the river that the railroad follows. Once we get past Riggins, the valley between Riggins and New Meadows mostly just needs trees added to it. And it's been a while since I've seen what's after New Meadows, between New Meadows and McCall. I would assume that we're going to probably need to do trees out there. And as we approach McCall, there might be some farm work to do. And then, of course, once we get south of McCall, we're on the home stretch at that point. And it's mostly just adding trees and possibly farm textures to that area. So still a lot of work, but it's going to be fun to watch as these improvements are made. And that alarm we heard, that signals the end of our episode. We're going to just let this run up to the signal up here. And as I said, the trees look great. The trees really have improved the immersion of this layout. I mean, this really, it looks like you're going through the countryside. Nice. And, I think this is where we're going to end the episode. If you like this type of content, I encourage you to subscribe to the channel. Your subscription is free, and it does help support the channel and ensure that this type of content remains on YouTube. You can help us grow the audience by liking the episode. Please leave your comments and any suggestions you might have for improving this layout. And I do look at the comments. I will respond. And if you'd like to be notified when the next episode becomes available, then hit the bell and make your selections on the corresponding menu. And as we arrive at our red signal here, and we stop, and we enjoy that lovely horn, we'll see you on the next one.